We went to get changed into a more formal.
Yeah, I know. I might. I can't. Unfortunately, I can't pull one out due to where it is. Let me get on radio here.
Azir.
We should probably all go on to put in a signal.
Can't put her in your vehicle till you're down here because it's locked, and it won't let me unlock it. Yeah, I haven't made the call yet or anything.
Yeah, I'm just checking that they already haven't done anything. I don't see one up.
Okay, to be honest, I think they've been waiting for me to do it.
Oh yeah, let's do it. Let's go ahead and put one up.
Oh, I need to make sure she's not gonna. Yeah.
Hmm?
Do you have food and water on you by chance?
I do. I have some food, yeah.
Just to keep her body replenished. I don't know how to word that out otherwise.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, I'm about to be out of food and drink.
Okay.
Do we have it's not on the new sheet for the formal thing. Do we have numbers for the mess?
So it's close to the normal numbers. Let's
her
help
arms
really
up,
quick.
and I can. Okay.
Huh?
Let's go. I'll quickly help you.
Yeah.
Did you take all the shit off him? Oh. Alright.
Signal 100 is up. Are there more officers coming in? Do you know? Do we have more officers coming in?
I don't think so.
Okay, all right. Sorry about this, guys.
Seer's coming.
Okay, great. Thanks.
There you go.
All right, it's locked.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Sarah, really.
Sorry.
A little bit
Fine.
aggressive, but all right.
My fault. I don't know why it's locked even.
Yes. Okay. Rolling Brook.
Brooke, okay.
Again, signal 100 is up.
Yeah, I already in it.
And then I need to talk to Charlie a bit when we're up there. I got some stuff to figure out before we actually physically start the funeral.
Are we going code?
Did you lock the?
Yeah. Yeah, it's
They
locked.
do have 95s. Okay.
Are we doing code 1 or dark? We can go code 2. Okay.
I'll let Lexi make the call on that because she's the highest one here.
Lexi.
Lights, sirens, please.
We are running a little bit late.
She's
Yeah.
official. Yep. She gets all of the
That too.
all of the ceremony.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Are we going in?
Wait. Wait for them.
Let them grab it, yeah.
Good. We can head through.
No, you're good here.
Yep.
Alright, let's get her into the infirmary here. All the DOC come.
You're gonna go there or?
You want to grab her, Lexi?
We're going inside?
Yeah, into the infirmary.
Okay. Give me a moment. I might not be able to. I may have to
You want me to try?
lift.
Okay.
Where am I going?
To the right here. And then this door here. And then just we'll get her
And-
onto a bed and
A bed. Okay. I understand.
DOC will handle bringing the lifers in.
Okay. All right.
I need to find Charlie.
I know. All right. Monsieur, we will be standing at the door. In salute. You know how to stand. I'm not sure if you've been told how to stand.
Like weight 30, yeah. Or
Architecture's
ballet.
9.
Mm-hmm.
Ballet?
Yes. And during this is how we will be.
Yep.
Got it. Yeah, it's good, right?
EMS. Madam Paramedic.
Yeah, what's that?
Could you get a DOC officer to pick me up? I wanna. I wrote something special for this occasion.
Yes.
Yeah, I can go.
As soon as we go see.
I can't walk, so
Yes.
can't even get up.
Yes. Where the-
Yeah, this one.
Can you
the
pick
right-
me up, please?
Do you know where your wheelchair is?
I wanna be picked up for this. I just wanna read my thing I wrote.
Okay, do it again.
Pick me up. Just bring me.
It's to.
Okay. I wrote this. Okay. Dear Lyra, although I've never met you, I was told a lot about you. to the point of me feeling like you could have been a part of my life and a great contribution to it. You were the best warden the prison has seen, and now everything is collapsing without you. Everyone said you had great ambitions for the prison, and I regret not being sent here earlier just so I could meet you and get to know you better. I really had hoped to see you, and like I said, unfortunately I was a little bit too late and will no longer be able to see you or talk to you and see your cherishing mood. I will attend your grave once I'm out of prison every weekend and try to get to know you better. Everyone in Bolingbroke and in the state will miss you, including myself, and I hope your rest will be pleasant for you and stress-free. We all love you and will miss you, and I hope that you'll truly find happiness in your final rest place. We'll miss you. That'll be all.
Okay, fuck. Damn it. Can you please sit down gently? Come here.
Let you have your time.
Whenever I first came to the city, my life was upside down. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to think. I didn't know how to react to the lack of the chemicals in my brain that I had grown accustomed to over the years. And along my journey here, I met you. And for the briefest of moments, I thought that I could get out of this. And you seemed genuinely invested in trying to help me and Jerry. Trying to help us with the traumas that we had experienced and trying to do even a very small part to try to heal those. I don't know whether we were on a good or bad foot, because I hadn't spoken to you in so long, but thank you. Thank you for everything, Lyra.
handcuff you. I'm gonna pick you up, okay? I'll pick you up, okay?
I am going to suggest that we stand in the hall because I can believe it's the inmates I was a little concerned about. We should be okay. Miss Seeger, I'm gonna probably need your phone number. Can you share it with me?
Is Jay okay to go?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead, Jay.
Yeah, it's good.
Would you like one of us to be in there during
No, it's
the
fine.
inmates or?
As long as you see them here, then it's fine. We'll give them privacy.
Hello, you gorgeous queen, you. Right, hold on. I do have a thing I need to read for you first from Alton. Give me a second.
I don't know if he wants to see it.
Right. Okay, so please bear with me. My reading's not the best. I'm trying to improve. I'm getting there. Right, Lyra, I will miss you so much. You were the only person who believed in me.
Fine, Cody.
Thank you for always being there for me at my lowest and understanding me while others did not. I always asked about when you weren't awake and couldn't wait for you to wake up so I could talk to you. You were like my real DOC mom, who I will miss dearly. I'm sorry for not being there, as I can't watch and will forever not believe you were gone. You mean a lot to me and many lifers and have impacted us. I will miss your click click, and I will miss you always counting 1, 2, 3. Love, Alton. That's from Alton. That's her thing. For me, honestly, I mean, I know a lot of people see this as a sad day today. I see this as a happy day. It's time to remember your good stuff. You know, I mourned you when you died, and it still hurts, don't get me wrong, but I don't want to be sad today. I want to be happy and remembering all the good times, even though we're in prison. You know, those hills, they put the fear of God into everyone in here. I mean, when a set of hills can set the fear of God into likes murders and cannibals, you know there's something special there. You know. So I will always remember that sound. And I'll always appreciate the way you took time to talk to us, listen to us, and actually treat us like human beings. I mean, you made a lot of good changes here, and to be honest, it's going to be extremely hard to fill your shoes, if not impossible. You were the best there ever was, and yeah, it's not the same since you've been gone, but we still have the memories, and I always will cherish them. And yeah, you were an awesome person in life, and you will never be forgotten in death. Never. Not so long as my heart's beating. But you the warden of the skies now, and you're gonna do just as good there as you did here, and I hope you find your peace. But yeah, I'm gutted you never was my official mom, but
you know, I always seen you as such, so I really do hope you rest easy, and I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss you. Bye. Bye, Lyra. I love you.
How's that, Ginge? So are you all set? Be out here. I'm not gonna be in there for you guys.
Fun in the search.
No. She's on bed.
And plenty of people could have learned from you. Far more. You had best continue to shine your light above them. They'll need your guardianship. And until we meet again, auf Wiedersehen.
How's that, Mr. Noble?
That is all I will do.
ICU? At the
This
hospital?
one? No, no.
There's nobody in there.
I saw someone just walking. Who is the latest? But it's
Hold on.
who did it.
Let me take a look. Okay. Everyone.
Hello.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. All right.
Hello, someone.
Yeah.
Hey.
I don't see anyone.
Hello.
Oh. Where?
Hey, brother.
Hi.
Oh. Okay, let me, something we can do. Let me go and get,
Yeah.
Hey, brother.
Hey, just wait for
Hi.
us.
I got it.
Yeah, we're doing
Man.
funeral here. You work off.
Yeah, can you take these? Take the cuffs off, man, and I'll just I'll
604 to Lisa.
I cannot do that. You have to ask
this guy. Hey, partner.
Okay, hold on, Billy. Sorry, EMS. I'm waiting for the approval from Lisa before I do anything, okay?
Yeah, understood, mate.
Just bear with me for a second.
Doc yesterday, mate. He said that I'll be okay. You know. I would just take the. Can you fucking take these things off, mate? I gotta get out. I gotta get out. I gotta make phone calls and shit. Like, you know. Then I got. And I got stuff I gotta things. Get the doc, man. I'm feeling alright, buddy. I've fucking, mate. I gotta get it. I gotta get out. I gotta get out there, mate. You know.
It's not up to me, Mr. Billy. It's up to the warden.
Have you got anything for the? Have you got any like? Who's that? Hey. Who the fuck's that? Hey man, who's over there?
The former deputy warden, Lyra Rema.
I thought she was fucking dead. Is she dead or what?
She is. Please be respectful. It's currently a funeral service.
Man, that's fucked up. Why are you keeping a body in with me, man? Get me the fuck out of here, bro.
It's for the lifers who wish to say goodbye.
Man, take the fucking cuffs off, bro. Get me the fuck out of here, mate. You're putting me in here with a corpse.
Do not take the cuffs off you at this time. As they please, for now, at least remain quiet
I have a note here from Cult. To Lyra, you are. No, you were the light in my. You were a light in my life, that went out like a star fading in the night sky. Though others may not see you or your light, but I will always glance into the night sky to gaze upon your light when I need guidance. When I needed a shoulder or when I needed a hug, you will always be in my heart. And in my thoughts, your memory and your light will never be forgotten. It burns across the sky like a shooting star. May your light shine over this prison and guide all of us to safety. I will always love and remember one of my favorite wardens, Lyra. Cult. I've read Cult's little thing out to her.
Is anybody else waiting to say goodbye?
Let me double check.
You know what? You can also move him into the surgical room and cuff him in there if you like.
Didn't know you long, Lyra. But man, you were good. You were a good one. We'll all miss you. Thank you for everything that you've done for this place.
Hey, Lyra. I just wanted to say my goodbyes properly. At the end of it, you became my sister-in-law, and though we didn't talk much, I did love you like one. I've always looked up to you, I've always respected you. You're always someone that
You okay?
I knew was strong and someone I could look up to when I was just a little baby cadet in your prison. You were a woman of power, a woman of strength, and I respected you for it. So, although we didn't talk much at the end, I did love you like you were my sister-in-law, because you were. And I hope you rest easy.
Keep that shit up, I'm gonna.
I think it's hitting me harder than when I initially found out. I thought I had words to say, but there's really nothing. I just hope we continue to make you proud. I'm gonna miss you. Love you, Mom.
I miss you, Lyra. Thank you for everything. Everything you taught me. Everything you did for all the parolees and getting that put in place. Helping me learn and grow in SAO. And having faith in my abilities. You're always very uplifting and genuinely cared from the heart.
Lexi.
Rest easy.
I got told I'm gonna ride a bike, so can you give me P for the end?
I'm sorry, you got told what?
I got to go. I'm gonna go in a bike.
No.
I got told by.
Let's step out, please.
Why is there a lock here when the door doesn't lock?
The main reason that I came back to this department, you were the reason that I fell in love with rehabilitation and wanting to help people to become better.
I can hear you.
No matter what, you were always a bright spot. Not only in this department, but in my life.
What's going on?
You're always someone I could count on. Always someone I could talk to. Always someone I could get advice from.
Good morning.
No one will ever replace that. I'm gonna miss that every day. But I hope that I can carry on your memory. And I hope that I can carry on your passion for this department and for everything that you did in the city as a whole. I hope I can do your legacy proud. I love you. And I miss you, dear friend. Rest easy. We'll take it from here.
Love you, Lyra.
I'm not gonna bore you with the goodbyes again. We've already been through this once. I'd just like to read this thing that I've heard or read in a book once. I know you can't hear me, but I feel like this is something that would give me peace. So here it goes. Picture a wave in the ocean. You can see it, measure it, and you know what it is. It's a wave. And then it crashes on the shore and it's gone. But the water is still there. The wave was just a different way for the water to be for a while. That was one conception of death for a Buddhist. The wave returns to the ocean, where it came from, where it's supposed to be. So, Lyra, I'll see you on the other side of the ocean. Thank you for your service. Goodbye, Lyra.
else coming?
I'm not sure if anyone else is. Hey Lyra, long time no see. You can see me now, I'm pretty sure you'd be proud of me. Though, I'm not gonna lie, I've messed up the bat, you know. Got myself fired for not clocking on when I should. Which is no, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. You trained me into the man I am today. I have nothing but the utmost respect for you, the utmost devotion and love. Always one of my favorite instructors back when I was a simple PD recruit. I thank you for everything. I thank you for your service. Thank you for your time, your patience. Thank you for everything I learned to who I am. Without you, without the guidance of you taught Lisa and everyone else I know, I probably wouldn't be standing here in front of you. But I wish it would be under better circumstances. Just know, I am happy for you. That you've done so much in your life to improve the others. And I thank you on behalf of Freya. Not sure if you might remember her or not, but you saved her out of a bad place. You gave her a house when people were trying to hurt her. Now, in a way, I'm gonna protect her. Me and her are together, and I intend to uphold my promise that you did to her. I will continue to protect her and keep her safe, as well as keep your memory in our hearts. For everything, I give you one final send-off. We will miss you, Lyra. Thank you for your service.
Is anybody else waiting to say their goodbyes?
Hello, gorgeous. Lyra, it finally happened. Remember 2 years ago, you said one day I'd be here, running this prison with you and Vivian. And it finally came true. Little Miss Minnie Warden is lieutenant. And all I can think was how proud you are of me. I'm gonna make you proud, Lyra. Thank you for everything.
Hey, Lyra. I don't really know where to start, but I suppose there's not really a best place to begin. I remember coming on duty after you were harmed by Ocarina in the prison. It's been a roller coaster of emotions since then. I was filled with rage, but not before being filled with worry. I was scared because I didn't know what that meant had happened to you. You were carted out of here in an ambulance and brought to Pillbox. I spoke to Paul on the phone. He let me know what was going on, and he assured me that things were starting to look up. I was relieved to hear that news, and that you would be back, as you were, in a week's time. Still worried, but I was relieved. And I wish I had been there for you at the time. You were somebody who was always there for me. From my day one, 2022. I know I used to bring it up all the time, but it's one of the most prominent memories that sticks with me. Was the first 86 transport that I ever went on. You took me, and I had no idea what I was doing. I was like a chicken with its head cut off. I couldn't. I couldn't. We all got shot down that day. Part of it was my fault. But you didn't hold it against me. I don't know if you really held anything against me when you had so much reason to. I'm not perfect, and I know I wasn't easy to work with at all. So I just thank you for the patience, kindness, compassion, and above all, belief you had in me. Even before I believed in myself. It was a really difficult time for me in 2022. I had a rough relationship with Mendoza, and that ended poorly, perpetuating some of my own confidence issues, so what you saw in me before I could see it in myself, just like Vivian did, it meant a lot. You were a builder here in the prison. I don't know if you saw yourself as an architect, not physically, but with people. Built them up. You made them feel safe, heard, and seen. Above all, you made them feel loved. We were a team for a really long time. You and I, as High Command and DOC, and it's hard to do it without you. I loved every second that I had serving as your right hand, and there's nobody else I would have had to pave the road for the future of the department in the way that you did. All your bike rides to and from work, the small, silly little moments that we had in our meetings, the little spot outside by the garage, the camp up by where our houses are. You letting me extort the department for my rhinestone addiction. Hunger is never satiated. There's no way in my lifetime that I can repay you or express the thanks that you deserve. But just know that Santos lost somebody that nobody else can fill the 4-inch heeled boots of. Thank you for everything. Both as my mentor, as the warden, and above that, as my friend. I kind of pushed my feelings down. Sorry. I love you and I hope you're at peace. I really wanted to make sure that Ocarina never saw the light of day again. But I know that's not what you would have wanted. But just like you would have, show her grace. And I'm gonna give her the opportunity to be better. Thank you again for everything. You'll always be my warden.
Is there anyone else?
You're good to go.
We're coming out.
I'll miss you, Lyra.
Thank you for your
Miss you.
service.
And I'm sorry I wasn't in jail earlier to see you and talk to you.
Oh, James.
Sorry, Lyra. I'll have to put you back into ICU. Is that okay?
No.
Paul, do you have the copy of the route?
I do, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know our position in the route, but I've at least got the copy of the route.
We are leading it.
Yeah, are we having the bikes ahead of us or behind us? I'd assume behind us.
I believe the bikes are ahead of us.
Okay, let's just
Wait.
check.
Yeah, somebody's behind you, standing. Who is that? Ryan? Who's it? Who's there?
Boss.
Boss Ryan.
I was trying to get.
I don't want to hurt you. All right.
Things like this I can
speed.
turn. It's 50. I think it's 30. Normally in 55 on freeways.
We're doing 50 on freeways and main roads, and 35 on once we get off road into the trail.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah. Yep, that is fine by me. Okay. Well, I'm ready when everybody else is.
Bikes first, the ambo will follow.
Bikes on your lead. Once you're ready, I'm ready when you are.
You got it.
Yeah, I got it locked at 50. It needs me. I can put it up to 55. We should be good.
Yeah, but sometimes the bikes, I don't know, the speed on the bikes can be a little different. Miss Sarah? I can tell who's experienced riding the bike. Aw, it's okay. All good.
I used to have a bike in DOC before they got all the new ones. I used to love it.
Really?
Yeah.
You rode a bike for DOC?
Yeah, I did. A moment where we're passing my Christmas present. That's funny.
Oh no. Yeah, it's okay. That's Santa's cricket.
Yep.
Actually got a very strange look from an officer yesterday as I gave him a stack of cash. I'm like, look, this came out of the Christmas gift thingy. I don't know what to do with this.
Yeah.
Oh, here.
So that's a bit random.
I don't know what to do. Hey, do you want to put your lights on?
Yeah, it's a good call, actually. That's
And
correct.
also do sirens. You really should, shouldn't we? Or did they not want to do sirens?
Maid, you want me to put my sirens on?
Yeah, thank you. I would rather have it that way.
Oh yeah, same.
Also want to get locals out of the way too.
Yeah, luckily at this speed we should have more than enough time to react to locals acting crazy. Be aware of the sharp turn we're about to have to do. It's nice seeing so many transponders, though.
Yeah. I don't even have mine on. There we go. You do? Oh.
What was that?
Nothing. Oh, we made it. I was gonna say, where do we go here?
Park to the side so that we can keep. I'm parking to the side so we can keep the vehicles out of the main walkway.
Okay. Where are we taking her?
May, do you want to take him up to the top?
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
Where to? Alright. talk. Never mind. That's why. Disregard.
When is the tournament going to start? Is that going to be prompted? Let's see. So we can get information. There's 7 selected sheriffs.
Mm-hmm. I feel that.
How did May want it to begin?
I think right now, so. You want me to start or you want to start?
You can start and I'll give my little speech after.
Okay. All right, everybody. We're going to get started with this memorial, and please do bear with me and Lisa, because, you know, this is a hard day for us. It's for all of us. I think that we've all been living with the hope that this was all just a dream, but today has come, and I think we all have to take that moment to realize that it's the reality of what is. Lyra Rema is a name that will forever be etched into this state. It's a name that will forever be known with the SASP and the Department of Corrections. her compassion, her empathy, her way of being able to see past just all of the bad, to find even an ounce of good in even some of the worst times. Her leadership, her devotion to everything about rehabilitation, and truly striving to give someone a second chance in life. Lyra's ability to build bridges, bonds, friendships, it's unmatched. Lyra is a big reason why I went back to the Department of Corrections. Big reason why I sought out to try and help to rehabilitate people and show society that even when you make a wrong, you still can correct that path and follow the right path the rest of your life. Lyra was a shining example of that. She championed that. Everything from working with parole to have people come out into the city and show that they can be productive members of society. While things get dark, Lyra was always that person that would still shine bright and could be that light. I hope that going forward, that even as somber as today is and as sad as it is, that we can celebrate that life and that light. And whenever times are hard, whenever things look hopeless, hopefully we can look to Lyra Rema and her memory as the light that can get us through those dark, tough times. Go ahead, Lisa.
Hi, everybody. I'm Lisa, to those who don't know me, to those who do. Just on behalf of Lyra and her family, I want to thank you all for coming to celebrate the life of Lyra Rema and remember everything that her grace has amounted to. Today, we all gather under the same sky that Lyra loved so dearly, a sky ruled by a big, glowing rock. As the warden, Lyra was more than just a boss and a leader. Much like the moon, she was a light in the darkness, a steady guide through even the most uncertain of times. I say this with 100% certainty. Kindness, patience, and compassion simply knew no bounds. Whether you wore a DOC uniform or a prison jumpsuit, Lyra saw you not as your title, but as a person deserving of dignity, respect, understanding, and second chances. She had a way of bringing warmth into the coldest of places and offering hope when it seemed that all had been lost. To DOC, she was a mentor, a protector, and a source of unwavering support. To her lifers and inmates, she was someone who saw past their sentences and believed in second chances. Lyra made sure that Bolingbrook was a place where humanity could still be found. Beyond the walls of the prison, Lyra found joy and freedom on two wheels. She loved riding her bike, the wind in her hair, the world stretching out around her. It was her time to breathe, to reconnect with nature, to feel the rhythm and joys of life, and to embrace the simple beauty that this world and earth has to offer us. Just like the moon she cherished, her bike rides reflected her true spirit, always one to move forwards, and always finding a light in the journey. As we look up to the night sky before us right now, and we see the stars and moon she loved and held so close, or as we hear the hum of bikes on a quiet road. We'll remember her now and forever for the rest of our lives. Though she has left us in this world, her light will continue to guide us, her memories shape us, and her love will live forever in our hearts. Rest gently, Lyra.
We're going to go ahead and open the floor up to anyone who would like to come up and say some words. Please do so now.
Hello everyone, my name's Paul Rhodes. I'm here to deliver a message on behalf of Jamie McMaster. She couldn't be here today, so I'm going to read out what she was going to say. I met Lyra when I was a paramedic within Pillbox, and a few times she came down to Pillbox to do security for us when I was still on duty during first shift after already working 16 hours. Lyra might have ordered me to bed with the threat of telling the directors at the time that I was overworking. I also ended up applying for DOC, working under Lyra's leadership up until I received suspension and ultimately my jail sentence. I'd asked Lyra to be a character witness for my expungement, but life apparently had other ideas. Lyra was an old soul, someone I knew I could ask for help if I needed it. And like the many we have lost before, we aren't as good a place anymore for her passing. She worked hard to make the prison what it was during my tenure, and she worked just as hard within SAO. May she ever feast and dine in the halls of Valhalla, and until we all meet again, may she watch over us and keep us safe. Rest well, Lyra.
Would anyone else like to say anything?
Hello everyone, my name is Lexi Snow. I met Lyra during the course of working at EMS. And when I became a doctor, Lyra was one of my first patients as a doctor. I admired her greatly. I had immense respect for the character of this woman. She stayed strong in the face of adversity, and I admired her fortitude. She was brilliant. She had grace. And I admired her love for those beautiful white boots that I so often told her she had to not wear until she healed. But, you know, it's Lyra. She did what she wanted. She cherished so much, and she loved her job. Anytime she was injured in the line of duty, my heart would break, but my heart would rejoice when I was able to see her walk out of the hospital. She was one of the first people in the city who considered me her doctor at times, and I thanked her for it. Her faith in me gave me so much courage and determination to become the best at my job. I'm going to miss her greatly, but I'm going to remember everything she taught me by example. Oh, and you know what, Lyra? I promise I'll keep an eye on that crazy Fiona for you. Rest easy, friend.
have a message from Lyra's daughter, Kaya. She is unfortunately not able to make it today, but she wanted you to know. Dear Mom, I'm sorry I wasn't there to guide and protect you. I miss our daily talks you would have with me to calm me and help me, and I miss our family bonding. I will always love you and carry you in my heart. Lyra was a powerhouse, especially OC, and she cared so deeply for those who were both incarcerated and worked for her. She was also an assistant attorney general and helped out immensely in the state's attorney's office and had connections with nearly all of us here in some way or fashion. Thank you for everything that you've done, Lyra. Thank you for guiding us. Thank you for teaching us. Thank you for not giving up on us.
Anybody else?
Hello, everyone. I am Veronica Rosewood, a former senior CO who was hired when Lyra was warden. Though my time with DOC was brief, Lyra taught me so much. A lot of invaluable life lessons that I still use to this day. And while I'm no longer at the prison, those life lessons that she taught me, I still cherish and I still practice every day that I can. To Lyra, thank you so much for everything. Thank you for being understanding my frustrations, and for everything that you taught me. Rest easy, Queen.
Make sure you speak up.
I'm sorry, can everybody hear me now?
Yes.
I'm Missy, a former parolee, a former lifer turned parolee, and I'm here because Lyra had faith in me and our other parolees, Jace and Lyra, Jace down the back being one of them. Lyra ended up being my parole officer, and if it wasn't for her and the dedication that I put into my own work, I may not be standing here. Lyra, throughout my time, my 9 months my million years that I spent in prison, Lyra was a rock to everybody. She was somebody that all of us lifers could rely on to have our voices heard. Somebody that should tell us off, but at the end of the day, we'd all deserve it. We aren't going to be the same without her. And I hope wherever she is, that she's at peace.
would just like to start by saying thank you to everybody that came out today for Lyra. For myself, Lyra had a very special place in my heart. When I first originally met her, I was going down a very dark path. I remember the day that Jimmy Blanks brought me up to Bolingbrook and gave me a second shot. I remember the day like it was just yesterday. She was always there, had tons of compassion for all the inmates, and truly brought out the best in me. She has always been a phenomenal leader for all of us when we needed time and wisdom and advice, professionally and personally. She was a beacon for all of us. She will be deeply missed by myself, and I'm sure everybody here, and those of us who couldn't be in attendance today. Lyra, I just want to say thank you for the many years of guidance and wisdom you've provided me. You have always been there, and I really appreciate it.
All right. Anybody else? Okay. It appears that we've got no one else, so we're gonna go ahead and hand this over to Lisa to handle the 21 gun salute as we wrap up things here today.
Alrighty. Company, please assume your positions.
Buckets go over.
Company, present arms. Ready? Aim. Fire. Ready? Aim. Fire. Ready? Aim. Fire. Company salute. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for coming out today. If anybody wishes to have a private moment to say their goodbyes, can do so. I'll turn things over to May if you would like to wrap up.
Personally, I just want to thank everybody who came today. She was an amazing mother, amazing person to work with, and I know everybody who has come today, and even those who couldn't, are gonna miss her, but we'll never forget her. So thank you so much, and thanks for showing your respects, and for all the kind words that everybody has said about Lyra today. From here, people are welcome to talk about, come up, say private goodbyes if they wish, and then just go from there. But once again, thank you.
Lyra, long time no see. I just wish it would have been on better terms. I wish it would have answered.
The big spider.
I wish it would have answered most of your texts. I hope I at least answered them, at least with a hello.
Ashley, Do you guys require any assistance from this point on? What would you like?
I don't believe
I
so.
will never forget everything you've done.
Okay, well.
If it wasn't for you, I probably wouldn't even be here. Thank you for allowing me to stay in your home and even helping me get my own home. It's in a much safer place. You were not just for the people in prison, not just for DOC, not just for PD, but you were for the people. Forever a protector of everyone. Thank you for everything, and thank you for saving my life in different ways. To be honest with you, I appreciated when you did message us and say, and the little checkup. Kind of made me feel like I deserve something, and I was happy. I was happy to have something like that. I just wish I would have reached out more. Sorry, Lyra. I'll see you in Valhalla.
Bye, Lyra. We'll miss you. Farewell.
Gonna miss you, Queen. Rest easy.
I thank you again for everything, Lyra. Everything you've taught me. Rest easy, fly high. I know one day we'll be racing motorcycles again like we used to when I was a recruit. I promise this time, I'm gonna win.
Sunday.
Okay.
Are you seeing one, or am I good to go? Lyra, it's not going to be the same without you. You were a tremendous woman throughout the time Missy was at Bolingbrook. I can still remember the time like it was yesterday. I came up to the prison, parked my bike, and you was like, "Visitation for Missy?" I was like, "Yeah," and then you just radioed it over. It's times like that I will always treasure. I am so grateful for everything you did for me and her.
Thanks.
You looked after her for
Feels
me.
like
Now it's my turn to look after
our
her for you.
time ended.
Just thank you for everything. I hope you rest well.
She was around when we were here.
A lot of us.
Oh,
a lot of
Lyra.
stuff, you know.
Where do I begin?
I never thought I'd see the day.
You
that I
turned
see
me into
Lyra
the
again.
man I am today, Lyra. All the knowledge, all the wisdom. It's gonna stick with me forever.
But yeah, it's like our group.
You've made me
You know,
into a different man, and
to an end here.
I just want to thank you for everything you've done for us. Rest easy. And fly high. Good to see you.
Bitch, if you die, I'm gonna kill you.
I die, I'm gonna harm you. Don't worry.
In the video, I have
Yes, my hair is white. No, I'm not gonna explain why. Of all the SAO I've had to work with as PDO and judge, well, judge-ish, you were one of the most level-headed. And even though I love to argue and butt heads with people, and we probably did here and there at some point, I don't know. I agree with a lot of things you did with the prison, and something that I have argued with PD and with the recruits especially so many times is the whole point of Bolingbroke Penitentiary isn't to send some dumbass with a gun that robbed a bank for 80 months because he's bad. It's to send people to think about what they've done, and to give them the opportunity to reflect on their actions, to feel remorse, and to actually find some kind of reconciliation and reform.
Yes, I found a wild mother.
And I respect the hell out of you for having such a commitment to it. I disagree on the length. I think there are people who are too far gone. But I respect you constantly giving people a second shot, no matter what. And I'm thankful that you instilled this on the other DOC, and I know it's going to continue on. Thanks.
I didn't know you for very long, and I didn't know you nearly as good as most of these people here. But I am glad nonetheless that I had the opportunity to get to know you, even if it was a little bit. Everyone will miss you quickly.
Good to see you. My favorite lifer turned non-lifer. I'm so proud of you. I knew you were one of the good ones.
All the gifts I have, the gab is definitely one of them, and I still felt like I didn't say enough.
I think because of the fit.
Yeah, so used to seeing you in blue pants.
Thank you. You as well.
Man, we're out of wardrobe. I have to ask you to change.
I'm not.
No, you're not, and I'm proud of you.
You inspired me a lot.
That's fun. Yeah, just stay out of there.
You motivated me when times were tough. And you had a very special way of pushing me to be myself. My best self. And loving me for who I was. And not just the good, but the bad that came with it too.
Police officers that are here.
I said before, I know it wasn't easy to work with, and I feel like that's probably probably a gross understatement. I always had you to look up to my whole career.
Unless she goes and starts
Whether
shooting
you
people in
were
the head.
the senior CO to my recruit, warden to my deputy warden, and even as a sergeant to my warden.
You and your photography lights. Always has her photography lights on.
Now,
No matter what.
it's the memory and the lessons you taught me to my warden. That's gonna have to be enough. I miss you already. So, I just want to take the time that I have left to just be with you. Your physical presence before it's your legacy and your memories that will be left and to live on. And I brought you something that I want you to have.
All of the lifers that I really remember from when I was a recruit are either dead or released. You, Emma Casper, Mantis. Chase. You, Emma Casper, and Mantis. I would say between the three of you guys ran that shit.
May you live on. Your moon and stars. Mike.
Well, that was my sister.
Prison, lawyer-filled eternity.
Yes, sir.
Just a little more sparkle. Put them in your pockets and you'll always have them with you.
I saw way harder than I expected to when Mantis died. I fucking sobbed. Did you ever know Dolly? Who is it? I figured.
All the friends that I've lost.
I see that. That is her.
Whether through the true colors coming out or their passing. Think of Bobby, Shay, and the likes. You'd think it would get easier with time. That I'd learn from each and be better equipped to handle the next.
Yes, of course, yes.
I don't think anything could have prepared me for your loss.
Missy was one of the few that was allowed to have a
And it's the hardest one yet.
I don't know if you were working BOC when Misty was in prison. Misty was one of the good lifers. She never ever caused a problem.
I was even.
I'll miss our holiday game nights. board game get-togethers.
Missy was one of the good ones. Never really ever caused a problem. If there was a jailbreak, she would just throw her hands up and fight.
Yeah, I think the week I was there, and she was nice.
Hey. We're gonna take off, okay?
Alright.
Storm's coming. I didn't wanna bother you, but I wanna let you know, okay?
I'm sorry, say again?
Storm's coming, so I didn't wanna bother you, but I just wanna let you know.
Thanks, Bucket.
Okay. Love you guys.
Love you too, thank you.
Is it this one? Yes, it is. I think you took that photo, actually. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Missy took this photo.
Whether you realized it or not,
Yeah.
Yeah, I love this photo.
Y'all gonna be around after Storm?
Yes, I will. For a little bit of time.
I think you're probably the closest person I've ever been to in the city.
Meet you at the prison? I got a story to tell you. Okay. How you doing? Good to see you.
Even including my mom and dad.
Yeah, the dress up.
I just want to thank you for seeing all the sides of me. The good and the bad, the light and the dark. And just for loving me for who I was.
Alright, see you guys.
Yes.
Okay. Well, it's good seeing you, Missy.
Oh God.
Stay out of trouble.
Okay.
No more hot charges. Be safe. And if you ever need anything, here's my number.
I hope that I can make you proud.
Right? Yes. Now that you're allowed to have a phone. Yeah, but you weren't
I thought you'd be really happy to hear that parole is getting worked on. So the process is being outlined a little bit more and as clearly. It is being simplified a little bit just so it's easier on the departments because it can be a complicated and long road. But part of the requirements are these new rehabilitative programs that we're starting in DOC. Some reading and writing classes, job interview skills, life skills like doing and folding laundry, giving a small speech in front of an audience. We're doing a dinner for the lifers before Christmas. Remember, because I so stubbornly wouldn't give up the outside food thing. I'd say one of the hardest parts about your passing. I know we had our differences in how we viewed the prison and how it should be run. And something that I regret so much. For that reason is realizing that you were right about a lot of things. But the kindness and tender touch that rehabilitation really needs. It was too cold at times. And I'm sad that I never got to show you that I learned. And I'm even sadder if I've made you feel like I put you on an island for that. I may be stubborn, but I'm proud of what I've learned. And you should be proud for being the one to teach me. And I think that's why we worked. We were a good balance. We each had our own unique and strong set of skills. We each had our own different purposes that we could serve to better the department. And like I said before, nobody does it quite like you. And I don't think anybody out there can. I'll think of you when I do my night watches, standing up in the catwalks and in the guard towers of Bolingbroke, or even on my drive home after a long shift, when I look up into the sky, I see all the stars shining down. And the moon, obviously so, standing out from all the other stars and glowing things up there. And I'll think of you. You're a free spirit. You knew yourself, and you stood by that. I'll miss our days back in 2022 when I first started. And you quite literally taught me everything I knew. It was you, me, and Mendoza running every shift. Because we were the most active, especially shift 1. You know what you were doing, and you did it with certain finesse that only you could. I feel guilty still for the words I spoke to Ellie that I caused a divide in the command team that you worked really hard to build. I'm sure that probably you found a way to forgive me. Maybe you don't hold me to it, but I hold myself accountable. I think about that a lot. And being the warden, I know how much you put into building up that command team. It's not just hours you put in a clock. It's not just a punch in and a punch out. It was your heart and your soul. The real human touch that you brought to it. I wish I could have picked my battles better back then. And I think things would be different now. I think Ellie would still be with us. We could have resolved the Matthews situation sooner and avoided any further fallout and conflict. I can only hope to breathe as much life into DOC as you did.
Hi,
Hey,
Lisa.
Lisa.
Hey.
Would you like to accompany over to her final resting place?
Is it time to go?
No, you can sit over there with her.
Yeah, if I could just have a few more minutes, please.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine.
not a problem.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people have said they're proud of me lately. Because the prison's starting to look up a little bit more. It's always a work in progress, I know you know that. One person who I wish I could hear the words "I'm proud of you" one more time from is you. You're pretty much the biggest reason why I'm still here today. Not just in the department, but filling the role of warden. Now I'm starting to ugly cry and I can't really form my words. I remember when you promoted me to corrections officer. That promotion probably meant most of all to me. Not because it was a big to-do, even less than to deputy warden or warden. Maybe not deputy warden, but it was quick and dirty because it took me a long time to get there and you guys just wanted to get me up out of my recruit phase, but we were in visitation, you pulled me aside. I was so anxious at the time about everything. And you told me I was doing something wrong. I thought I was getting fired even though you didn't really make it seem that intense. And you just told me my uniform was missing a chevron and I had the wrong pants on. I still remember that. Because of how much that meant. You know, how hard being in that relationship and my recruit phase was at the time. I'm sorry for giving you such a hard time about wanting Deputy Warden. I know you were stressed and you wanted to take your time and figure out what was best for the department and do it in your own time. Sorry for the pressure I may or may not have put on you. But I hope you don't regret your decision. And it kind of leaves me with some closure, I guess. Is that I was your choice. Not that I was the choice, but I was your choice. For Deputy Warden and for Warden. And for that to come from you means more than anything in the world to me. Probably gonna leave you on a roster on the job app. For DOC, for Top Hats. And if anybody touches that, so help me God, I will commit murder in the first degree. I'm sure your guardian angel wants me just to shut the hell up, so I'll leave you and Rachel be, and thank you. And I love you.
I don't know how many times I can say this, but thank you for everything you ever did for me, Lyra. The amount of times that I looked for you for guidance, and you were there, gave me hope. Gave me hope that I could keep doing this job. And now I have more responsibilities than I could ever fathom. I still remember. I still remember the day that you helped promote me to senior CO. You had all the supervisors, seniors, and corporals jump into the prison and attack me. No matter what I did, you were there. You gave me hope. And you showed me the meaning of being a DOC officer. And I'll forever be grateful for you. I love you, Lyra. Thank you for everything you ever did.
Okay, my love. Let's move her to.
Is it just me, or did the weather make her hair look different color-wise?
Oh, I don't know. It's the lights
I
are all out.
swear
So.
it was
Yeah, the lights
darker
are
at
all
the
out.
hospital.
Mm.
Yeah, the weather does funky things.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Plus, it's kind of getting thick snow.
Yeah.
Okay. And the mortician is coming right now, and they will finish off here. It's good.
Yep.
Yeah, this is the spot. It's
At
beautiful
least
here.
very near our house.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
This tree will forever be a symbol.
Mm.
Goodbye, Lyra.
Goodbye, Lyra.
Bye, Mom. Forget you.
Take care, Lyra.
Goodbye, my friend. Thank you for everything.